Hey, what's going on, fellas? Happy Saturday nights. Hey, what's going on, fellas? Happy Saturday nights. Hey. Hello, hello. Hey, what's going on, Kenneth? What's up, Kenneth? How's it going, Darren? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kenneth and Darren got it right. Good luck to everybody. Good luck all. And then, Kenneth, I had sent you a message on eBay. So just make sure to double check it, my man. Just want to make sure that you saw it. So all is well. Sunny day. I'm doing well, Kenneth. Thanks for asking, my man. Life is good. It is hot. It is humid in Northern Illinois. We are getting ready for school starting on Monday. So for those you guys that don't know, I'm a high school math teacher, and my wife's also a teacher. So we're gearing up for that. But life is good. The Cubs are playing good baseball. They lost today, but I mean, I can't complain. Swept the Dodgers. That was a great feeling, especially with the Dodgers making all those moves at the deadline. But life is good. Try Florida. Is Florida the move, Kenneth? What's up, Tony? Tony in the house. Jean-Rie. Jean-Rie. Tony, stop it. All right, I'm gonna mute off, and Tony's gonna take it from here. If you saw his comments, that means I'm muting off. I'm going radio silent, and Tony takes it from here. Jean-Rie in the house. What up, Jean-Rie? Kenneth, do you live in Florida, Kenneth? It is hot. It is humid here in Northern Illinois. Man, but I'm not going to complain. I prefer the heat over the cold any day of the week. A Midwest nice off. All right, Tony. Deal. Yeah, Jean-Rie, congrats last week. That was a nice hit, man. Jean-Rie, did you make it out to the National? Man, I wanted to go. I just couldn't get out. I just couldn't get out there. It's about hour, 45-minute drive. Just too much going on. Even the devil doesn't go outside in Florida. No, I visited. Let me tell you, it's another level of humid. But growing up here in Illinois, we get it too. Just not that consistent. So neutral luck as always. All right, gents, the All Stars have filed in. It's time for the starting lineups. We got 8 items here tonight for football. We're rocking a similar break from the last couple weeks. We got that classic black bag for football. And then we're going to pair that guy up with Series 3. I think I only have 3 left of these. And then we're going to cycle to something different for football. So if you've been waiting for something in football, I got some sign-in slab. I got some sign-in slab that are coming for football. So that will be good. For basketball, still rocking the full basketball and the jersey from RSA. For baseball, a little bit different. Well, just a little bit, though. We got black bag for baseball. And then we are doing the Series 2 signed and slabbed. And this is how the boxes look now. If you weren't here last week, the boxes have been reduced in size. So we'll see what that means. But a lot of the sign and slab look like this now. It looks like all the sports. But then if you get up close, baseball edition Series 2. So I've got some football as well. So that should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. New packaging. Hopefully that means the hits stay the same. Nothing changes with the hits. When it comes to multi-sport, that's where the biggest change is going to be. We've got the alphabet break. So alphabet break, we got the Hall of Fame jersey here for the first time, Series 2. I've got quite a bit of this. I think I ordered 2 cases, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll be rocking this thing for a little bit. So shout out to everybody that gave it a shot, especially since it's my first little alphabet break. And then for the alphabet break, we're doing it by last name. And I'll get more details about the finer things in case something out of the ordinary happens. I'll let you know here momentarily once we get there at the end. And then we are going to pair up that Hall of Fame jersey for the multi-sport with 8x10 Gold Rush 2026 Extravaganza. This is a sealed case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this guy right now in front of you, and I'm going to number them off. I don't think we're going to randomize them. I think I'm just going to go in order 1 through 10. So that way you guys won't have to see me go through the randomization again and elongate the break till 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. I know Tony would say cancel your plans. You know, Bart's going off on his stats again. But then you guys don't have to see me randomize it. So as you guys can see, brand new case for the 8x10s in good working order. We are not going to open all of them. We're going to open one tonight, but I'm going to number them in front of you. So that way everybody sees me do it. Always like to do that in real time. So 8x10. I'm sure there are some guys here that would say, just go for it. Open all 10. Have a night. There's your patented seal from Gold Rush. And I'm going to number these guys off real quick. So, all right. We got 10 of them in there in a fresh case. And there they are in all their glory. So I'm going to move this out of here, and then I'm going to number these up real quick. Just me doing Midwest things, numbering 8x10s. Man, I'm getting excited for football. I was looking up some fantasy stats here today. I don't know if any of you guys are like me, but I'm starting to get the itch. I've told you guys that for the last couple weeks, but there you go. 10, 9, and so on. Today we're going to open up 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. There's 2, and there's 1. All right, fellas. We're just going to do this in order for the next 10 weeks. So that will be as random as it gets since we opened the case up in front of you. That will mean that we don't have to randomize it and spend more time doing that. All right, guys. I think everything here on the board is ready to rock and roll. I imagine you guys are as well. So we're going to get after this. Oh, no kidding, Jean-Marie. Mickey Mantle and Tom Brady as well. Big hit, small packaging. You got to hold the $10 million Honus Wagner? That's legit. Ivan! What's up, Ivan? Hot in Eastern Washington, too. Lots of wildfires. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, Ivan. Hopefully you guys are steer clear of it. Blue Sharpie on white cardboard. Tony, that's a good one. That's Midwest kind of nice. All right, guys. No more talking. It's break time. Well, still more talking, but at least breaking something while I'm talking so you guys can enjoy it and not just listen to me babble. All right, let's get after this. We'll start with football as we usually do. Friendly reminder to everybody that eBay does require I mark all items as shipped regardless if your team is the one that hits or not. So then if your team is the one that hits, you'll receive a tracking number confirmation that you'll be receiving the item. Welcome to all new people. My name is Bart, Call Your Shot Sports Back Memorabilia. Welcome back to all the OGs that have filed in. The All-Star team is here. So let's get after it. Quick trip around the bag itself to make sure everything's in good working order, as it classically is, because I don't play games like that. And away we go. So good luck to all teams. Let's get some football rocking here. I'm excited about the multi-sport. See what comes out of that Hall of Fame jersey. Not sure it'll be a $10 million Honus Wagner, but that would be pretty cool. All right, guys, here we go. Football. Good luck to all teams. All right. We've got Michael Crabtree. Michael Crabtree to start it. I know that Richard Sherman would have something to say about this jersey. Big old 15. There's your autograph. It is a nice one. It's a nice autograph. I liked Michael Crabtree. I know Richard Sherman didn't, but Crabtree was enjoyable. There's your shirt, fellas. Beckett, BQ. Come on now. BQ 18007. BQ 18007. Yes, sir. Good luck to everybody. I believe this is a San Francisco 49ers hit. The only bad thing about the football is it doesn't say up front, but we're going to take a peek. I believe it's San Fran, but let me double check, fellas. Yep, this is San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco 49ers. San Francisco this week. Tony takes it down. Congrats, Mr. Tony. Michael Crabtree, drafted in the first round, 10th overall. 7,500 yards, 54 tutties. Played for 11 years, 6 of them with San Francisco. You'll say what you want about him. I liked him. I thought he was legit. The drought is over. The drought is over. Congrats, Tony. Michael Crabtree on the 49ers custom with the extra black stitching around it as well. That's kind of nice. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Clean auto, stayed out of the stitching. It's not blue on cardboard, but it is black Sharpie on white background. This is a Midwest kind of nice jersey. Even though it's a San Fran hit. This is a Midwest nice. All right, guys. Let's keep this thing rolling. We got a hit for Tony. And let's keep this thing rolling along. You'll take that sorry receiver. Don't ever disrespect me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree. Oh, man. Richard Sherman. So many sound bites. But, I mean, he backed it up. All right, guys. Series 3, 2026 Gold Rush. We got that football jersey. Classic Gold Rush here. We got that cellophane wrapping. We got that patented secondary seal. Ooh, shiny. Nice. Good working order. All right, fellas. You know what time it is. All about transparency. Pick up that beverage, whatever you're having. Take a sip. Enjoy it. It's a weekend. Happy Saturday nights. No work tomorrow. Hopefully you don't got a huge honey-do list. I have a suspicion that I do. But that's all right. Hopefully the Cubs got a day game and I could just listen to it in the backyard while I'm doing whatever my honey-do list asks me to do. All right, here we go, guys. Patented secondary seal in all of its shiny glory. Let's get after it. Good luck, good luck. feels broken. Here we go. Good luck to everybody in football. What do we got? Okay. I think somebody might be happy with this. Let's see what we got. All right. This is Sandra still. And I believe we've had this before. Tony will tell me this is the Michigan jersey, right? Sandra still. There's your autograph. Mike Sandra still, if memory serves me correct. I'm an Illinois guy, but I'm Midwest nice. So, yeah, the colors are not bad here. That's kind of dope, though. He does have a national champ inscription right there. And it doesn't matter what I think about color schemes. That will speak for itself. All right, guys, Beckett Cert. Beckett Cert here, 1W2, 56831. 1W2. On W2, 56831. Sandra still. I do forget where it goes, so I'm going to have to look that one up. Mike Sandra still. Sandra still? Maybe I'm saying it wrong. You thinking Commanders? Yep. So it is Washington. Cornerback, Mike Sandra still. He had 4 interceptions last year, and he is young. Only 25. Drafted in the 2nd round. This is Washington. Commanders. And the Commanders this week are going out to Ken M. Congrats, Ken. He was a ball hawk for the Wolverines, and now he's a ball hawk for the Commanders. That one's going out to Ken. Congrats, Ken. And then Ken, no pressure. Tony said if you want to trade for a sorry receiver, if Tony's serious, he's offering to trade up for Crabtree. Up to you. Again, no pressure. If both parties agree, it's fine by me. If one person wants to keep it, that's also acceptable. So ball is in your court, Ken. No pressure. As of right now, we'll say keep, but if that's different, Ken, you let me know. Yeah, Tony's a Michigan guy, so. But up to you, no pressure. All right, let's keep this thing moving along. We're going to go with basketball. It's basketball time. Let's do a basketball jersey, and then we'll follow it up with the full-size basketball. All right, guys, we still got the RSA. It's been good to us. I've told you before, and I'll tell you again. I have not been disappointed by the RSA jerseys. Quick trip around the box itself. Again, for RSA, no cellophane wrapping, but they do got their own patented secondary seal. As you can see, that is sealed up tight, as you can see. All right, quick trip around the box. Everything in good working order. Let's get after it. Basketball time. Before we know it, it's going to be basketball season. I can't wait for college basketball and my fighting Illini from Illinois. All right, good luck to all teams. I'm very excited for college basketball as well as football. Maybe not college football, but football in general. I know I'm not alone. All right, here we go, guys. Good luck to all teams in the basketball. Let's get it. All right. We got Coleman. Coleman, big old number 6. I want to say Derek Coleman, if I'm not mistaken. Nice autograph, man. He's in the stitching, but that's a nice one. Derek Coleman, big old 6. Beckett Cert. Beckett Cert there, fellas. 2W7. 72807. 2W7. 72807. Where's this guy going? I like the basketball and the baseball. There's your Coleman. Number 6. USA. So this one's going USA. It's a nice one. So for USA, we'll go take a peek. And we'll see what year he played on Team USA. And for me, I feel like the team that he was playing on the same year that he was on Team USA, is a rightful fit. Blake Corum. Blake Corum, I think, is going to have a big old fantasy year. Nobody draft him before I do. You sure can. What a guy. Can M. All right. According to my sources, there's been a big trade here tonight. The San Rastil jersey for the Crabtree. According to my sources. That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, Tony is a big Michigan guy through and through. I would say that is for sure. All right, guys. Give me a second here while I figure this one out. Derek Coleman played for USA Basketball in 1994 as a member of the Dream Team number 2. So 1994. I'm going to take a look at Derek Coleman, 1994. He played for the New Jersey Nets. And of course, the New Jersey Nets moved to Brooklyn and became the Brooklyn Nets. This is going to be a Brooklyn Nets hit. So congrats, Brooklyn Nets. 1994, Derek Coleman. Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets this week. Going out to Ken M. Ken M. Call it karma. If it was Sherman, that would be insane. A corner versus a receiver. Call it karma. Brooklyn Nets going out to Ken M on a nice one. Derek Coleman, USA, 1994. Congrats, Ken, for being a good dude. Call that karma. That's cool. That's dope. USA hits. Can't go wrong with that. Those colors just never seem to go out of style. Congrats, Derek Coleman, on the number 6, Dream Team number 2. Yeah, congrats. Ken doubling up early. Very nice. All right. We're going to keep this thing moving along. Let's go basketball. And of course, full-size basketball, always a fun journey. Always kind of tough to see. Or not tough to see, but tough to predict who it's going to be. And even then when we see it, sometimes hard to see. But a quick trip around the box itself. As you guys can see, the box in good working order. If you want to see a checklist, feel free. There you are. Current stars, all-time greats, rookies, and more. Bottom of the box, which we're not going to open, but still would like to show you in solid working order. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And of course, the top of the box with the pull tab. Kind of awkwardly sized, but we're going to make it happen. All right, guys. Good luck to everybody in basketball. We had a nice USA Derek Coleman. Let's do it. All right. We are open. Let's get it. All right. There's a ball and an empty box. Bye-bye box. Hello, ball. All right, so right away, I think we have our answer. But who is it is a different story. So we've got a Wilson ball here for the Sacramento Kings. Sacramento Kings, we got Adam Silver on the Wilson ball. And there's your autograph, Silver Sharpie. Anybody know it? Sacramento Kings this week. It is JSA certified. That's a good sign. WC312082. WC312082. Purple Wilson, Sacramento Kings. Anybody want to venture a guess? Yeah, the logo balls are neat, especially when they make everything else the same color too. Not a scuff on the box. A prime box. A Midwest nice box. All right. Let's go to JSA and see what's cooking. All right, guys, if you want to look it up with me, you're more than welcome to. I'll repeat it. All right, fellas, we're on JSA. WC 312 082. Jason Williams. Jason Williams. That'll do. White chocolate. Oh, baby. 2006. NBA champ. So instead of a D, it's a J. White chocolate. Yes, sir. Yeah. Jason Williams. White chocolate. Yeah, I could see it. That definitely looks like a W now, I'll tell you that. But that definitely does look like a D. But Jason Williams, white chocolate. He's an NBA champ. 2006 NBA champ, 1998-99 all-rookie team. Point guard. Lots of nicknames. Besides White Chocolate, J-Dub, J-Will, White Folks, The White Shadow, Duck, and Showtime. Doesn't look like he was drafted. Played 788 games. What a beast. 12-year career. 5 of them for Memphis, 3 for Sacramento. Averaged over 10 points per game. White chocolate. Yeah. How many nicknames does one guy need? But I mean, can't hate on that. Sacramento Kings this week going out to Alex A. Sacramento Kings going out to Alex A. So congrats, Alex A. Alex A takes home the white chocolate. Jason Williams. Nice hit. White chocolate. Congrats, Alex A. Played high school ball with Randy Moss. He did? I did not know that. That's pretty cool. It's true. Very, very true. DuPont High School. Kenneth, you piqued my curiosity. No kidding. Man, DuPont High School must have been pretty electric. That's dope. Congrats. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, he was a freak athlete, man. He was very shifty basketball player. Human highlight reel. That should have been added to the list of 25 nicknames that he had. Yeah, he was legit. All right. Nice hit there for Alex A. Let's keep this thing trucking along. We got another black bag. Let's go baseball. You guys got to let me know how your baseball teams are doing. Did you pick up anything at the trade deadline that you liked? Did your team... Well, I won't say if they gave up anything because I know at least one guy that will say that they gave up a pretty big piece, but got some pieces in return. Let me know how your baseball teams are doing. Cubbies are doing well for me. Hopefully that stays the case. Picked up a lot of pitching that we needed. Good luck to all teams in the baseball. But still chasing the Brewers, man. I just don't know how the Brewers keep doing this year after year. All right, good luck to all teams. In baseball, I think I recognize the colors. Oh, baby. You talk about the Cubs, you receive the Cubs. How about Ben Zobrist? Ben Zobrist on the Cubs jersey with the MVP from 2016 inscription. Let's go. Look at that. Ben Zobrist, 18 up top. 2016 World Series champ or World Series MVP, and he's a champ. Had an amazing big-time hit in the World Series Game 7. I'll never forget it. BN 12291. Can you believe this was 10 years ago? BN 12291. I know lots of you guys are like, who cares? I'm not a Cubs fan, but I am. Your Cubs, my Cubs, our Chicago Cubs. Ben Zobrist. I do not have this in my PC. Who's going to trade me? Ben Zobrist, 2016 MVP. Chi-Town. One of the best cities in the world, in my opinion. If not the best city, but I'm sure you guys will state your case. Not as hot as Florida. Kenneth told me that earlier. But that's a nice hit, man. Congrats, Ben Zobrist. That's super nice. I'm jealous. Ben Zobrist. Cubs. Chicago Cubs. Wouldn't you know it? Chicago Cubs. Ken M. Karma. Ken takes down number 3. Ken's having a night. Ben Zobrist, Ken. I'm jealous of that one. But hey, kindness. Making the trade with Tony because you said that he would appreciate the Mike Sainristil Michigan jersey more. And look at that. Karma is real, man. Karma is real. Okay, well, congrats to Ken. Ken having a night. Let's move on to the sign and slabs. Of course, all these boxes are going to look the same, guys, going forward until they change the packaging again. But there we go. 2026 Baseball Edition Series 2. Tiny trip around this tiny black box. We'll see what the inside looks like. If they still doing the little black bag or not, I don't know. So we'll take a look. Again, good luck to everybody in baseball. Let's do it. All right. Oh, looks like it opens up like this. All right, here we go. Oh, wouldn't you know it? The black bag is still here. All right. Black bag, empty box. Adios box. Hello, black bag. All right, here we go. Tiny trip around for this tiny black bag. Sign and slabbed. Series 2. Let's do it. All right. Solid rip incoming in 3, 2, 1. Good luck to everybody in baseball. Hey! That'll do. All right, here we go. Oh, baby. That'll do. That'll do just fine. How about John Smoltz? John Smoltz, Beckett 10. Yes, sir. I'll take that every night of the week and twice on Sunday. 1989 Upper Deck. 1989 Upper Deck. It looks crispy. Beckett 10 on the auto. Blue Sharpie. Could it have been me? Yeah, but nobody would have slabbed it up. It would be worth nothing if it was mine, but definitely worth something with Johnny. Yeah, a Lansing native. I did not know that. You guys are bringing out some good facts here. White chocolate, went to high school with Randy Moss. I did not know that. Kenneth educating me. I appreciate it. I love all these like random facts. And I imagine I'm going to be in some bar trivia here at some point and something's going to come up. Hopefully I'll remember it. This is a nice card, man. Got the little sticker refractor there still refracting. It's nice. Card 17 in the set. This is rookie card. 1989. Upper Deck rookie card. Atlanta Braves. There's a Braves hit with the old school Braves logo there. Cool, man. John Smoltz, that's legit. 2 nice hits there for baseball. Ben Zobrist and Johnny Smoltz. All right, Atlanta Braves this week. Atlanta Braves going out to Jose. This one's going out to Jose. Jose M takes it down. Congrats, Jose. Not sure if you're here tonight. Oftentimes he does jump on. Not sure if he's here, but Jose, congrats. Congrats. 8-time All-Star. This is me sleeping behind the wheel. We got to look at some stats. And we got to do it quick. Hall of Famer, Cy Young, 8-time All-Star, 1995 World Series. He's a Silver Slugger, NLCS MVP, Rolaids Relief, Pitcher of the Year, and a Clemente Award winner. Guys, he's a 69 career WAR. Do with that information as you wish. 69 WAR, 213 wins. Guys, almost 3,500 innings pitched, over 3,000 strikeouts from Detroit, Michigan. Drafted by the Tigers. Yes, Waverly High School, Lansing, Michigan. Tony with the information. Played for 21 years, and 20 of them were with the Braves. One of the best pitchers all-time MLB. And he was a good golfer, too. Say less. Like I needed to be more jealous of John Smoltz. I cannot golf. I am not a golfer. But I enjoy the other things that golf entails. Being out in nature, especially when I have to walk through the woods to go looking for my ball. No, that's really cool. He gives back too. That's what's up. All right, congrats. That's a good one, man. Jose M takes it down. driving golf carts. That's right. Get out there, just enjoying it. Can't say that I'm particularly good at the golf part, but I'm getting there day by day, day by day. All right, guys. And now for the multi-sport. I think we'll start with 8x10, and then we'll end with the Hall of Fame jersey because that just makes sense. All right, we got 8x10 number 1 from the fresh case, opened earlier today. Quick trip around the 8x10. And then friendly reminder for the multi-sports, we no longer, for the time being, are doing it by sport. We're doing it alphabetically. So we did it 2 letters of the alphabet at a time. And we are doing last name. Last name is what we're going for. If we see any nicknames, then it's going to be the first letter that shows up. So I think the one that we saw on the checklist was like Run TMC. Then that would go to the R spot, if that makes sense. If we have multiple autographs, then we'll go with the last name letter that is most representative. So if there are 3 autographs on the item and 2 of them are M, then it will go to the M spot. If all 3 people on there are different letters of the alphabet for the last name, then we'll just randomize it with those letters and those people. If somebody owns a lion's share of it, like let's say people got multiple spots and they own 2 out of the 3 autographs that are there. If somebody owns a majority, it will go to that person that owns the majority. That just seems fair. So those are the ground rules. So it stays fun and it stays transparent. Enjoy that drink. All right, here we go. We got a little pull tab here, fellas. In good working order. Let's get it. You guys saw me open the case. Good luck to everybody in the multi-sport. We're doing last name alphabetically. Shout out to the Facebook group member that gave me the suggestion. People were on it. People were all over this thing this week. Hopefully it stays that way. Hopefully we can produce. All right, good luck to everybody in the alphabet break. You recognize this chap. Oh, that's nice. It looks like a Las Vegas Raider. Here's your autograph. And he didn't inscribe it with the Super Bowl. Yeah, it's been a very solid break. Let's keep it rolling. How about Phil Villapiano? That's a heck of a last name. That is Italian if I've ever seen Italian. That's what I'm telling you. Phil Villapiano. Number 41. Got the number inscription and the Super Bowl inscription. All right, John. You get to chill a little bit closer to the middle there out of respect. And Phil Villapiano. For V this week, V is going out to Jean-Ry. Jean-Ry takes down the Villapiano. But I have to look at Villapiano and educate myself. Is he a linebacker? I don't know. Let's find out. He's a linebacker, a Super Bowl champion, which makes sense with the inscription. He's a Pro Bowler, played 163 games. Still alive, age 77. And he played for 13 years, 9 of them with the Jolly Roger. Oakland Raiders. James Villapiano going to the V spots. V. Jean-Ry. Congrats, Jean-Ry. That's a cool one. Extra points for the cool last name. Congrats, Jean-Ry. All right. Let me pull out the Hall of Fame jersey here. Of course, there are lots of good options here on the checklist. The checklist, in my opinion, straight fire. And I'm hoping that it burns bright here tonight in this box. Let's do it. 2026 Hall of Fame Autograph Jersey Series 2. Quick trip around the box itself. Cellophane wrapping, patented secondary seal. There's your secondary seal. Good work in order. All right. Box looks in good shape. Let's get it, fellas. Good luck to everybody else in the alphabet break. Let's do it. Good luck, good luck. Checklist is bananas. All right, cellophane gone. There's your seal. Let's do it, fellas. Good luck again. Let's do it. All right, what do we got? How about a banger Hall of Famer here? Let's do it. All right, that'll do. That'll do just fine. How about Shaquille O'Neal on the LA Lakers jersey? Shaquille O'Neal. That's a nice one. Got the purple stitch in there. There's your autograph. Big old Shaq Diesel. Beckett cert there, fellas. 4W. 4W3. 98897. 4W3. 98897. Shaquille O'Neal. This one's going to the O spots. Let's go take a look. Shaquille O'Neal going out to Dan B. Dan B taking down the Shaquille O'Neal. Dan B, fantasy football champ from last season. He's going to be our second place winner this season when I take the whole thing. Dan B, congrats on the jersey and congrats on taking second place in fantasy football in this upcoming season. And of course, if you're wondering who's going to take first, well, it's going to be me. I'm coming for it. Congrats. The champ is here. Shaquille O'Neal going to Dan B. What's there to say about Shaquille O'Neal? How about some crazy stats? Let's do it. He's a Hall of Famer, of course. 15-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champ, 4-time NBA champ, 14-time All-NBA, 1992 All-Rookie, 1992 Rookie of the Year, 3-time All-Defensive, 3-time AS MVP, 3 times Final MVP, 1990 MVP. He's on the NBA 75th anniversary team. He's an absolute monster. The big Aristotle, the Diesel. 19-year career. Oh, baby. And 8 of them were with the Lakers. That's a nice hit. Hey, easy there, Tony. What happened to Midwest Nice? What happened to Midwest? I like Midwest Nice, Tony. Where's that guy? All right, Shaquille O'Neal for Dan B. We had Phil Villapiano for the V spots. That went out to Jean Ree. We had John Smoltz, Jose M. Nice hit there for Jose. We had Ben Zobrist for the Cubbies, and that was Ken M. We had Derek Coleman. Derek Coleman was his USA jersey, and that was New Jersey Nets, which became Brooklyn Nets. Ken M. Ken M took that one down. Ken, I think, had 3 hits here tonight. Ken's third hit was the Mike Sandra still. It was for the Commanders. And then he did end up trading Tony. So this one's going out to Tony in the colors of his alma mater. And then in exchange for the Sandra still, Michael Crabtree coming out to Ken. San Francisco 49ers. According to my sources, this is one of the biggest trades that we've seen in the last several weeks. According to my sources. Basketball, how could I forget? Sacramento Kings. We had white chocolate. Jason Williams. Going out to Alex, I believe it was. Alex taking that one down. All right. Overall, I'd say pretty solid break. Big names. Smoltz, O'Neal, white chocolate, Villa Piano. That's awesome. All right, guys. As always, a very genuine thank you. We did have several guys that jumped in today and helped fill the break. I do appreciate that wholeheartedly, taking the multiple spots. We'll be back next Saturday with a very similar break. I think it's going to be a ditto break. We are getting low on some of the football jerseys, but we got some sign and slab coming for football as well. So I'm excited about that. I do hope you guys have a great week. If school's starting up, good luck to you and your families on a happy new school year. And as always, be kind to yourself, be kind to each other. Life's too short to not enjoy it. Thank you, guys. No, I appreciate you. Midwest honesty. Tony's coming for the dub. Of course. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. What an enjoyable week in the chat. What an enjoyable one. All right. I'm thinking fantasy football. I think next week we got to start opening it up and start getting everybody in there. Make sure we got all the people signed up and ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I can't wait either. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll catch you guys next Saturday. Transparency, transparency, transparency. White chocolate?